weird. I'm so tall. White tall guy. Anyways, I went on vacation recently to Sanibel Island. It was nice. It was lovely. Now, me as a poor white person, I went with my girlfriend's grandparents, all their family. They paid for everything. Because I realized something, like, rich people, they get to go to fabulous places when they vacation. They get to go somewhere like Athens, Greece. Me, as a poor person, I have to vacation to Athens, Georgia. Yeah, it's not good. Here's a grammar joke for you guys. You know, periods, they usually, like, the best place for a period is at the end of a sentence. Do you know where a period does not belong? At the beginning of a 7-day vacation to Sanibel. Yeah, it was awful. Like, I'm sitting there, my girlfriend, you know, she's got this thing going on, and, like, I don't know how periods work. I just assume that's what happens. I don't know, but, I'm not getting any, so I'm just stuck sitting in the hotel room, like, lying to her family. I was like, oh, I'm gonna take a nap right now. They're like, Jason, it's 3 in the afternoon. I am so tired. Like, just give me 15 minutes. So I'm just like, guys, go down to the pool, I'll catch up with you. So I'm just sitting there rooting for the home team in the living room because that's the only place you get signal. So I'm sitting on my iPad just in constant fear, like, oh, are they coming in? Are they coming in? Oh, Jesus. And they did not come in. I came in time. They came, not at all. Anyways, yeah, that's that. I used to work at Disney World. Like, they say Disney World is the happiest place on earth. It's not. It's actually pulled so much hatred out of me. Like, it made me a racist, believe it or not. And there are some folks in here thinking, like, I didn't know black people could afford tickets to go to Disney World. Yeah, well, you know what? They can, they go, and they're lovely. Like, I want to talk about the goddamn Brazilians. Holy shit, they are the worst things that happen in the history of things happening. Like, they just come in droves of 150, and they're like just ruining everybody's time in line. Like, they'll be sitting there, and they're like, hey, you guys want to hear a dumb fucking song? Too bad. Ole, 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 ole. And you can't tell them to shut up or be quiet. They speak Portuguese. Who the fuck speaks Portuguese? This is Orlando, Florida. Speak Spanish like everybody else. Yes. And whenever I used to work at Disney World, I'm going to share a little industry term with you guys. I was friends with Mickey Mouse. There's nobody here under the age of 9, so that means I dressed up as Mickey Mouse. I was the one. And I realized that Mickey Mouse this past December turned 85 years old. Mice don't live that long. Mice live for like 3 years, and then you like flush them down the toilet or something. I don't know what happens to mice, but I realized this, like, if you like Silence of the Lambs, you're gonna love this next little bit, because I realized that I was wearing the skin of a mouse that's been dead for 82 years. I was the Buffalo Bill of Walt Disney World. Yeah. Fuck it. Swing and a miss. Let's see, what does this next thing say? Oh, here's a fun bit. I like this one. So, I'm a recovering young person. Like, I'm 28, well, no, I'm not even 28 years old. I'm 28 years old soon. I'm 27 at the minute, because that's the number before 28. And, like, I remember when I was younger, like, there's no, like, the word responsibility didn't mean anything to me. I could just, like, fuck off on all my bills and everything. And now that I'm older, and I have all these bills and this responsibility, like, I want to die. Like, I'm not suicidal or anything. Like, I wouldn't kill myself, but I wouldn't stop a bus from hitting me. I recently started smoking, hoping that I'll get cancer and die soon. Yeah. Like, and if it happens before the end of the month, then I don't have to pay rent, and that would be great. I could really use that. I don't know, have you guys ever gone into McDonald's and bought something off the dollar menu with nickels and dimes, and then had this thought, I wonder how much money I would get if everybody in my family died? Have you guys ever asked yourself that? No? Well, I got a lot of free time, and I asked myself that. And I was sitting there thinking, like, I had to put a lot of thought into this, because, like, there's some things happening in my family now, and I gotta keep track with it. First thing is, I would have my dad's side of the family die first, because, you know, they're rich, They have a lot of money, they have houses everywhere, and I love to travel. But before I kill off my dad, I'm gonna have to unfortunately kill off my sister because she's about to get married soon, and that's another family tree that I don't wanna have to chop down. Oh God, welcome to the family, Doug. Oh man, let's see, that's what I did. Oh, here we go. The other guy's been like taking a shower, and like whenever I take a shower, I like to have fake arguments. Like, and I have them all with my girlfriend, and like, you know, I'll just get all worked up. Like, she'll be saying this, and I'll be saying that. Like, everything she says just plays into my head. I'm like, yeah, I fucking got you, you dumb, you got you, I'm right, you're wrong, I win. And this is all in my head. Like, this is just me in the shower. And then she comes home, and she's lovely and as sweet as can be. She's just like, hey, babe, I'd love to see you. Like, it's been nice. I was at work all day. I missed you. And I'm like, all right, whatever. And she's like, I even brought you a gift. I bought you, like, a yo-yo and a game and a video game because I'm a child. I'm like, thanks, whatever. And then she bought me fish tacos. Like, I love fish tacos. And I was not appreciative of that at all. I was just like, fuck. I ruined that joke, so that's the way that goes. I realized it, oh man. But anyway, that's how me and my girlfriend are in here. But another thing that my girlfriend likes to do, she'll say this, hey Jason, guess what? I'm not happy with you right now. And I'm like, oh really, why is that? And she goes this, she says, why don't you fucking guess? And I'm like, what? I'm not playing that game. I'm not just falling into your trap. I'm not gonna say something that you don't know what I did. Come on now. I live on eggshells, but I'm not cracking any of them. Oh man. And like, you know, me and my girlfriend, we've been together for about a year now. So, and like, whenever you're first to get together with a girlfriend, like the sex stuff is hot and heavy, happening all the time. But after a year, it's starting to dwindle down, like days, sometimes weeks will go by where there's like no fun down here. And like, it gets frustrating for me. I get sexually frustrated. Sometimes I try to initiate sex and it gets a little aggressive. Like, I'll grab her tit and like, oh, that doesn't work, all right. This one time I honestly did this. Sorry mom. I pulled down my pants and started waving my dick in front of her face. That's a true story. She shakes her head because she's just like, why are you sharing this? And she still said no. And I'm like, well, when the hell is the right time to have sex with you? And she's like, what are you talking about? I give you signals all the time. I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, you know, whenever I do this, that's her signal. How the fuck am I supposed to know you want to have sex right now? I don't. My girlfriend asked me this one. She was like, hey Jason, you want to go do some butt stuff? And I was like, no, we just had Thai food and you ordered level 5 curry. I'm not putting my dick anywhere near that volcano. First of all, I don't want shit on my most precious object. Like, I'm not taking a shit and just rubbing a turd on your Gucci bag or anything like that. That shit ain't happening. Why would I want that to happen to me? I don't know how much time I'm doing. I'm just gonna keep on going. Yes, let me tell you about a fun drinking story. Well, I got a couple of them for you. I'll start with this one. Me and my friends one night, we were drinking, it was like a Tuesday or something. We were drinking excessively and aggressively, like my two favorite ways to drink. And whenever you drink a lot and you pass out at a party, there's something that you always do before you fall asleep. You take your shoes off, because if you don't take your shoes off, they're gonna mess with you. You're gonna get messed with, that's just the way things work. Now, I followed the rules. I took my shoes off and then I fell asleep under the table. But what I didn't know is, whenever, oh, I thought you were giving me a light, my bad. You wave in your hand, but there's no light in your hand. Anyways, yeah. The momentum of that joke died. Anyway, so, like I was sitting there drinking a lot and my body decided, hey, it's time to go to sleep. What I didn't count on was my body waking up and saying, hey, let's go do some shit. So in the middle of this drunken stupor, I run around this apartment, like, don't remember doing this, just yelling, I have my eyepiece on the iceberg, I got my eyepiece on the iceberg. I don't know what that means. I could have either been dreaming about the Titanic or grocery shopping, like, I had my eyepiece on the iceberg lettuce, I don't know what that means. But anyway, in the middle of all of that, I put my shoes back on. That was a mistake. it was a bad mistake. And then I went back to sleep. Now this is when I was younger and wasn't really driving and stuff, and my mom had to pick me up the next morning. This is a true story, she knows this. So I wake up in the morning to the knock at the door. I go to answer the door and she's like, Jason, what the hell is all over your face? And I was like, Mom, sorry, I fell asleep under the table. Again, it's just sleep lines. She's like, no. Go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom right now. So I go to the bathroom, I wash my hands, and then I look up at the mirror. Holy shit, my face was just littered with awfulness. Graffiti all over. Traditional swastika right here. Nice lovely penis right here.